JASMINE Camacho Quinn, KENI Harrison, and Nia Ali seek redemption against the newly crowned world champion, Jamaica's Danielle Williams, in the women's 100-meter hurdles, plus 14. You heard me? 14 of the newly crowned champions seek glory in Zurich. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. Drop a video at least once a day here in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit that like button. And finally, leave your thoughts after this sports analysis where we take a look at it and we break down the races. So, ready? Yep. Good to go. A plethora of top-tier Jamaican athletes and athletes from around the world converge today, August the 31st, on Zurich, in Zurich, Switzerland, for the Zurich Diamond League. Now, in that group are two of Jamaica's best long jumpers, including Tajay Gale, the now bronze medalist from this year's World Championships in the men's long jump, and Kerry McLeod of Jamaica also, who finished just off the podium at the World Championships that was just recently held. The bronze medalist Tajay Gale from the World Championships will seek to improve his placement at this year's Zurich Diamond League as himself and McLeod jump against some of the best in the world. Along with Wayne Pinnock, who is not competing today, Jamaica finished in the second, silver, third, bronze, and fourth position at the recently held Budapest World Championship 2023. Wow. Also competing today in Zurich is this phenomenal 400-meter hurdles talent, the remarkable Rashawn Clark. Rashawn Clark, as you remember, just finished off the podium at the Budapest World Championships 2023 in the men's 400-meter hurdles, and in the semifinals set a new world under 20 record. This young man is incredible. He also ran, I believe, on the second leg in the men's 4x400-meter relay for Jamaica. Now, Clark will be battling some of those he battled at the World Championships, including C.J. Allen, Trevor Bassett, Julian Bonvin, of course, Rashawn Clark, Alison dos Santos, one of the best in the world, Wilfried Hapio, Cryan McMaster, and of course the genius himself, Kirsten Vorholm. So this is going to be another exciting competition for the Jamaican. And we here at Peter Lloyd World believe that young Rashawn Clark, if he remains focused, healthy, and continues in the right direction, which he is so far, will be one of the sport's all-time greats. Amazing talent. The men's 400-meter hurdles takes place at 1:04 p.m. today, Jamaica time. The newly minted and now two-time world champion in the women's 100-meter hurdles, the remarkable Danielle Williams, will be accosted, so to speak, will be challenged once more by three of the best in the world. These three ladies were the three ladies that everyone thought would have been in that gold medal placement, but it was not to be, as Jamaica's Danielle Williams, way out there in lane, I believe, number 2, astonished everyone except for, well, to a great extent, us. And Danielle Williams herself said she believed she had the capacity to win. Jasmine Camacho Quinn, silver medalist from this year's Budapest World Championships. KENI Harrison, bronze medalist from this year's World Championships. And Nia Ali, who did not finish in the placings. They will be attempting to redeem themselves at today's Zurich Diamond League in women's 100-meter hurdles. I think this is going to be one of the big clashes of the event, with Nia Ali, Jasmine Camacho Quinn, Devine Charlton, Kendra Harrison, Alasia Johnson, Tia Jones, Digital, Ditaji, Kambunji, Pia, and Danielle Williams. This is going to be like a world championship final again.
Harrison third from the right-hand side, but it's Devon Charlton who got the best start. Now she's clattered the hurdles, trying to come through. Williams running really well on the far side. KENI Harrison trying to get in the mix. So too Camacho Quinn. It might.
And I say nothing beats focus, determination, perfect hurdling, and an incredible start. Once Danielle Williams had that start, no one was going to catch her. Absolutely scintillating. Every time I watch that video, I am just so happy for Danielle Williams and in general and for us. Amazing run. Now that race takes place today 2:33 p.m. today Jamaica time, and the men's long jump of course takes place at 1:24 p.m. Jamaica time, so keep it locked if you're tuned in. Now this of course is my 2 cents. The Zurich Diamond League traditionally is one of the greater Diamond Leagues. The Diamond Leagues generally are incredible, but these lineups are almost a mirror in reflection of the finals of almost all these events at the World Championships which just took place, and you know how scintillating and how exciting those were. What are my expectations? I just think we're going to have some incredible races. I do hope that Tajay Gale walks away with a gold, with the gold medal in this instance, and I think Danielle Williams is coming off the high and the season's best, etc., has a huge chance of possibly winning, but it's going to be tight. It's going to be very competitive. Like I said, hurdles are always very tight and almost impossible to predict, but it's going to be a great race. So I think the long jump, Rashawn Clark, I expect him to improve in his placement here. He's such an amazing young talent, but he's 19 years of age, and Karsten Warholm is almost unbeatable. It's like Sharika Jackson at the 200 meters. Something really weird that have had to happen for him to not win. DeSantis, of course, who had knee surgery. I'm talking about the men's 400 meter hurdles now. Hopefully he's a little bit more, because he was running really well in the finals until he hit that hurdle and it just threw him off. And he had knee surgery, I think, earlier in the year. So I'm expecting in fact, I expect the entire Zurich Diamond League to be extremely entertaining. You know, we've already put out something else on a few of the other athletes. So there you have it, 3 of Jamaica's best, 4 of Jamaica's best, if you include young Kerry McLeod in the long jump. And I'm personally expecting an incredible Zurich Diamond League today. As I said, I believe that Tajay Gale can walk away with a win here. I think Danielle Williams also has a really big chance of winning. She has a psychological edge going in. She's the newly crowned champion, and we know that she has perfected that latter part of her 100 meter hurdles race, which was the problem. She always had an incredible start, but she was able to maintain that lead. As she said, her sister said to her, pretend as if it's 12 hurdles. And it seemed to have worked. So really interesting. I'm looking for it, and I don't expect Rashawn Clark to win, not yet, not in this instance, but I think he can be up there in that top 3. DeSantis is going to be hard to beat, but there's no Rai Benjamin here, so I'm expecting a really entertaining Zurich Diamond League. But this of course is my 2 cents. Now don't forget to hit subscribe button, hit notification bell, hit like button. Remember, you're all these kings and queens. Bless up.